Ta-da! We get it going this time. Howdy. So, as my two co-conspirators pointed out to me, we started yapping and nobody could see us. Because yours truly forgot to turn on the freaking live stream. Yay!
It was private anyway. It was private conversation.
I do stuff like that all the time myself.
So, howdy and welcome to everybody here. Let's see who we got so far. Eat More Possum, Jim Stroning, and Sunrise Florida Media. And then we get, special guests down there.
Hello, everybody. Chris,
he sent me. He hooked me up.
More Possum, Jim Stroning.
So we have to look down like this, like we're looking down at him. Hey, how you doing down there?
Yeah.
Hey,
here, I'll let you see my bald spot.
Holy crap! Stop that.
Just spit. I mean, other way. There.
So I went flying today.
Flying or crashing?
Well, okay, crashing. There was more crashing than it was flying. I did get a couple of good. I got a 6-minute flight in, of course.
All in one piece, or like 6 1-minute flights?
No, it was all in one piece, actually. I think it was the only time today that I was up that long. But anyway.
Wow, it looks like somebody chopped
batteries, just like
you might want to consider Viagra.
Looks like somebody chopped off their balance lead.
Yeah. My baby hawk did that. I learned a lesson, though.
Talk to him about that sort of stuff, because he's pretty good at doing the same thing.
I've only chopped one off.
I think we all have at some point.
Well, I suspect there's going to be more. I mean, I got another battery back here where I chopped it off too. So
that's why when I have a bad battery pack, I will cut off the balance leads and the charging leads and stick them in the bucket. So when I have a victim like that, I have the parts to fix it.
Ah.
All right.
So, but first of all, thank you for the swag, Rodney.
You're welcome.
Y'all
That's a nice logo.
Seen it
like
yet.
That.
I'm all Rodney'd out here. You know, I would be right about that spot where Rodney would put his head.
So yeah,
and just for those that don't know what I'm talking about, you know, you ever, I mean, Dad, I know you've got this with your dog. You come home, you sit down, he comes over, lays his head in your lap.
Steve?
Yeah, does Steve ever do that to you?
Yeah, he's looking for food. Steve comes to me and goes, "Hey, dude, there's treats in that freaking cabinet right there, and you should get one out." That's what he does.
Yeah, no, we're doing this here. This happened. This was shenanigans at spin at.
Can follow his lead and not be intimidated.
You know, nothing like Rodney coming up to you and laying his head on your belly.
Just walks right in there. Face first.
Yep.
That was certainly a good time.
Well, I got some good news for you, Rodney. If you didn't know my plight, I've had a predicament that I've been dealing with now for well over a year. I guess I haven't been dealing with it. I've just been ignoring it. So today I decided to deal with it. And that was my SMO camera. I've crashed it a couple of good times. My last time it stopped functioning. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I could not figure it out. So I just stuck it in a box and left it in my garage and said, screw it. I'm pissed. And then I started my home remodel. And next thing you know, a year passed. I got it out of the box today, looked at it, shook it, and noticed that it was making sounds. I'm like, all right, there's either a rock in there or something's going on. So it comes with a little screwdriver, the little SMO, the Beta FPV SMO. Unscrewed it, opened it up. Still shaking. A little rock actually came out of it, and I'm like, all right, there's evidence of the crash. And then there's a ribbon cable that ties onto the into the main board that goes to the camera. Well, the camera connector, I just I pulled it out and put it back in. I'm like, all right, put the power back to it. Same old crap. I was getting a solid blue light. Okay. And that's what happened last year, is a solid blue light. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do one more thing. So there's 4 screws to pull the board out, pulled the board out, looked in the back, and lo and behold, on the back side, the ribbon cable had come unsnapped from the main board. And they don't shove in on that one. It basically snaps on. There's 2 different sets of connectors, and it just pushed right back on, snapped into place, turned the power on, and beep, makes the noise like it's supposed to. You don't know how freaking happy I was.
I bet. Man, I tell you what, though, it's a shame you didn't discover that earlier, though.
Well, yeah, I just didn't have time to open
I've been
it up.
telling him to go fix the damn thing, but
Rodney, I got a wife that's great. If I get okay, she's driving away today. She's out of town right now. That's the only reason why I'm feeling good right now, because I've got time to not do anything till she calls me. And she's leaving town. She's in the car. I'm like, all right, what am I going to do today? Oh, I got so many things, so many plans. Ring. Like, she's not more than 5 minutes down the road. And she's like, Chris, I'm like, yeah. She goes, you need to call the heating and air guy and set up I'm like, hey, she's 5 minutes down the road, and she's already given me more instruction. I didn't get 5 minutes. And then
Wow.
She just didn't want you to get bored. I mean, she was looking out for you.
Do you think I called the heating and air guy today?
Of course you did. But he didn't answer the phone.
No, I worked on my SMO camera today.
And when she comes home and she asked, did you call him? Yeah, I did, but he didn't answer the phone.
Yeah.
There
You don't
go.
understand. I only could do one thing all day. Okay. So if I had to focus on a couple of things, okay, I had this crack along the top of a parapet wall that has been leaking now for about 5 or 6 years. I got up on a ladder and took care of that this morning. And then I'm like, all right, I walked by my SMO camera and I started staring at it. I'm like, I'm either going to fix it or I'm going to just chuck it. Okay. I'm going to start and clean my garage. And I am so happy. It's so
good deal.
cool. It did not have crash footage though. It had my old crash on there. The tree. It had a reminder of the tree episode, Into the Cottonwood. So,
but
anyway.
old Rodney is doing something special on his channel, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Oh, yeah. Before I start, though, you mind if I post a link to the video?
Of course not.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to have to give me a wrench to do that, I guess.
You're not wrenched?
No, sir.
Oh. Who's slacking here? There we go.
No,
you've been smurfed.
All right. Blue happens to be my favorite color, too.
I noticed. Blue hat, blue shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Silver cup. We need to work on that.
We'll see if that works. There it goes. Yep. So the link I just posted is the link to my Saturday morning coffee with Rodney live stream that I did on Sunday. And the title is In Memory of Rick Halber. And
so you did a Saturday stream on Sunday?
No, it was Saturday.
Okay.
Did I say Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant Saturday.
Okay. So we do a Saturday stream on Saturday in the morning before coffee.
Yeah. Well, I normally call it Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends, but you know that you've been on my live stream. But on this particular Saturday, which was 12 March, which is the day that Rick Halberd died, and I wanted to do a remembrance of him, and he had given me an Emax Tiny Hawk S, which I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but
Yeah, we'll make you bigger.
there it is. So that's the Tiny Hawk S, brand new, never been flown. I have he sent me one in addition to this one, and then with that he sent this controller. It's a Jumper T8SG version 2, and to go along with the Tiny Hawk. And he told me that it was for when I reached 1K, because at the time I was sitting at like 950 or something subscribers. So we both kind of thought that I was going to get there soon, but it took quite a while for me to actually get over 1K. So I'm at 1K now, and I chose this particular day to do this remembrance live stream, and also announced that I was doing a contest. And I don't know if it was Sunday night or Monday. I think it was Sunday night. I also did I did a video kind of explaining a little bit more about what was going on. So next Saturday, this coming Saturday, is when I'm going to do the drawing, and I'll select one winner, and they'll get the Tiny Hawk S drone and that remote controller. And that's pretty much all it is. And again, it's in remembrance of Rick. So, Dad, I know you know Rick.
Just in case anybody's wondering.
No, that's very nice. Quad. That's way cool.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, Kai, what did you say?
Rick, this is an analog quad, right?
Yes, yep. Yes. It's an analog video, yes.
The D8 controller.
Well, T8SG is not bad for what it is.
I believe it's probably, I think it's like a couple of years old, actually. I mean,
it's a smaller
but
size,
it's perfect
but
for flying that.
For beginner, it's quite usable.
Yeah. So, but that's what that contest is all about. And again, the link is in the chats, and I hope to see you guys there.
So I will also add that link into the description.
I appreciate that.
There, we pin that. And I'll add it into the description somehow. Copy that link address. Let's see if we can sneak it on. I can't do that right now. All right. We'll do that later. But yeah. So congratulations on your 1,000.
Thank you. It was a long time coming.
I'm not anywhere close to that.
Forever.
I think I'm at 187 right now. I was at 192, and then YouTube give us, YouTube take us away.
Oh yeah. That there was actually at one time, Kai, I was up 991, and I thought, man, just 9 more, and all of a sudden,
I'd have made 9 accounts at that point.
Huh?
I'd have made 9 accounts at that point.
I should have thought of that myself.
I'd have just made up stuff.
And then I dropped back down to like see, it was like 980. I dropped back down to 980 like 3 days later. And then I got back down to I think it was 960. And I was at 960 for quite a while. Hey, Artco Drone Solutions, good morning or good evening. Art, Woody Drones on. Good evening.
Yeah, that's a bummer,
Yeah.
man.
Woody Drones on is our British connection.
Okay.
Woody Drones.
So, but yeah, I've been looking forward to giving this stuff away. I haven't opened the package for the controller. It's still got the cellophane around it. And
so is quick question though, is Sunrise Water Media eligible to win on this? Because if he enters, I mean, the rest of us might as well don't even bother because he wins everything.
Yeah. Well, he is eligible, but I think he gave me some specific instructions if he should win. It said something about
Putting it
giving
somewhere?
it to Kai, something like that.
He says he opted out already.
He did. He did. He like I said, he told me that if he won, he wasn't going to take it. In fact, so but anyway.
Yeah, he's getting a little snobby these days. He got the taste for DJI. This whole being able to see where you're going thing really has him hooked.
I've got a little tiny hawk that I want to get flying, and I'd like to get rid of it. I'm trying to find kids to get rid of the stuff too. I like to hear a story about I had this drone one time and it flew away on me. I'm like, oh good, here's another one. My painter's son, he told me a story, and he was talking about him and his son. They were both flying drones in the park, and his son was angry with them, so he wasn't paying attention with it, and he got it too high in the air, and then he lost orientation. He got too high, so he lost orientation. That's usually if you don't have your phone hooked up and you're a little kid, it's so easy to lose orientation, and then it gets in the wind, and then you're pretty much out of luck. So they went chasing after it. They never found it. Him and his son argued about it, and he's like, "Dad, if you'd have let me hook the phone to it, I would have never lost it." And so the next day he came back. I gave him two little drones that I'd tested. I gave him the H111, and then I gave him another little knockoff Mavic Mini.
That was pretty nice of you. This was one of your students?
No, it was a guy that was painting my house. I'm in the middle of a remodel for about 6 months. It's finally almost done. I'm still not living here though. But anyway, that was a good fun story, and it helped me with the relationship with him because he struggled a little bit here, and but he was really good dude, he was the typical dad with a bunch of kids, working a lot of hours. And so I'm like, all right, this will give you guys something to lose, So that made me feel good too, that I hope they lose them. And then they come back and tell me how they broke them, because that's kind of the story of all of us,
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't think you saw it. But I had a tiny hawk, or a baby hawk HD that a friend of mine bought for me, and I ended up breaking it today. I broke a prop.
Ooh. Oh, that's okay.
Unfortunately, I just broke a prop, and a couple of batteries. But
does a baby hawk, do they compression fit? Are those props?
No, they're screwed on.
They're screwed on.
Okay. Oh yeah, the baby hawk HD. Yeah, that's nice. I want one of those. Come on. That's a 3. That's a 4-inch, isn't it? Yeah.
See, there's the prop I broke.
Yep. Yeah, those are fun. That's
Yeah, you're
that was
having a clip.
that was money well spent breaking that.
Oh,
No, just go order some props.
and
Like
you know
$100.
what else happened? The Emax battery strap that came with it,
Yeah.
it broke. The buckle made of plastic, it
Oh
broke.
wow. Garbage.
Yeah.
Look where the prop broke too. It's right at the screw. Look exactly where the prop broke. They break right on the screw connectors.
Yeah, it sure enough did. I noticed that right away.
Yeah, that's their weak spot. That's why everybody's trying to go away from T-mount props because of that. That's the weak spot on the T-mount. And you know, it'd be nice if you had it'd be heavier though. That's the problem is if you went with a beefier prop with a single, or beefier motor with a single with, the argument is over the size of the shaft for it. Like, what are they? 5 millimeters, Kai?
Yeah, it's
And
5
then-
mil, but now we got two manufacturers trying to reduce it either 3 mil or 2 mil.
Right. So we have a single pole or mount.
And Jackrabbit and Scott is just telling us breaking a prop is not breaking. Just change the damn thing. Quit your whining.
Yeah, exactly. If it sucks when you don't have any props and you got to go order a bunch, but because it takes me hours and hours and hours to order props because I'm like Kai, overthink it. I'll sit there and look at props for the whole night.
Yeah, I gotta.
You find it in the first 10 minutes and then you look at different colors and
I had to buy props for this guy because the second time I flew it, I ran it right into a pole and I broke.
Ooh, that's ready for the new GoPro session right there.
And I broke this prop, and I've got one of those Runcam orange cameras that I'm gonna put in here.
Oh, Kai seems to think GoPro is making a new session. So,
well, the Runcam 5 HD thing that I'm having some issues with mine.
Are you? Do you have the black
Apparently,
one?
they're very sensitive to crashing.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
well, that's why I'm so excited about my SMO back in
There's
operation.
some sort of voltage inductor in there that's really sensitive to braking. Mine is dead as a doornail. It won't come on anymore.
This is the one I have.
Yep, I have the same one.
Do you?
Except mine won't turn on anymore. I actually taken it apart and disconnect the battery and reconnect the battery, see if that's going to help any, but nothing.
No joy, huh?
But I mean, both of you guys probably know Popular Mechanics, right?
Yeah.
So today I come across this advertisement, whatever, teaser from Popular Mechanics, the 11 best drones you can buy.
Huh.
And I'm going to share this because I'm really wondering about Popular Mechanics here. The 11 best drones you can buy. So
is this geared towards the Ukrainians right now?
I don't know, but I mean they're starting out was a Phantom. What's that? 2 was a Hero 3 camera on it. But here's the first choice is the DJI Air 2S.
Yeah, number one.
Agree.
I agree. I agree totally.
Number 2, Mini 2.
I would say the S. Well, yeah, okay. Is that like number one overall, and then number 2?
I don't know if they're in order. I hope they're not in order because you will scream when we get to number 9.
Well, I would have the SE as number 2.
So we have to, number 3 is the Holy Stone. Number 4, the Roku F11 Pro.
Oh my God.
And here comes the number 5, the Air 2 Fly More.
What are they doing? Just randomly putting a bunch of drones there?
Yeah, well, we're getting to number 6 now. What's the Potenza?
Wow.
This is hilarious.
And now we're at number 7 was the DRC DE22.
Where's the Kai 1?
It didn't make the list. Spoiler alert.
There's number 8. I gave that to the kid. Well, mine was an HS 120. Wasn't the GPS version. It was the other one. HS
Well,
111.
we're at least talking GPS again here, okay? Now, are you ready for number 9? What would you think be the next step in this list?
In that crappy, let's see. How about the B-Wine F7?
No, you're going to fall out of your chair.
The Mavic 3.
DJI Mavic 3. Got placed between
God.
the Holy Stone and, 2 Holy
The
Stones.
HS720.
The HS720, there's even a newer version out now. That's the HS720E that at least has the freaking stabilized
Optical
camera on it.
stabilization.
My goodness. That's just unbelievable.
And it now you want to guess what number 11 is?
Popular Mechanics has gone downhill.
Let me guess. The Mavic 2 Pro.
Nope. The
Oh, the
DJI FPV combo.
Oh my Lord.
So now if I understood you correctly, the list went from the top one, which was 1, right?
Right.
Well, it did not say specifically in this particular order, and I certainly hope that wasn't the order.
Oh,
But at least half the drones that are on this list should not be on this list.
Okay, I guarantee that Popular Mechanics link up there is bullcrap. That somebody just stole their name really quick. That
You want to take a look? See, it's actually
yeah,
popularmechanics.com.
Click on it. I dare you. It
is Popular Mechanics.
That took you to you dead freaking Russian.
Well, no, it's after you die, the universe eats your body.
Well, the Z on there, you see the Z?
That's an N.
Oh, that's an N? I thought it's a Z for the Russian
No.
thing.
But I mean, here's a hint
That's
for
north,
sunrise.
yeah.
Sunrise, did you notice this? After you die, the universe eats your body? Just,
Yeah.
just a heads up. Not saying anything.
that's just crazy. That's just crazy.
I can't
No,
believe that.
it's driving me nuts. It's these sites that should know better that put out these freaking lists, and each one of these links you will notice has this check price thing, and it takes you over to a freaking Amazon. It's basically an affiliate link.
Well, at least they could do
and a
is just-
well-known magazine like that should be above doing shit like this.
Oh yeah.
They should at least copy somebody else's list of, that actually knows what the hell they're talking about.
Well,
And
hey
then-
guys, I need to get out of here.
Gotcha.
Kai, thanks
You
for
get
letting
on
me
out
come
of here.
on.
I know it's you got to get back to the home and all that.
Yeah,
It's curfew.
I do appreciate you letting me come on and talk about the giveaway that I'm doing.
That's a good thing we're doing.
Yeah.
No.
If you haven't seen that particular live stream, there was a lot of people on that live stream. In fact, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I've got 314 views as of today.
Good.
Oh, good.
So-
Hopefully you get a few more after this.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
So everybody in the chat and watching later, head to his live stream from last Saturday.
Yeah,
Stream.
repost your link. Get it on there a couple times.
will.
Yeah, he Kai has it pinned to the top of the chat. So
Okay, good.
So it's pinned on the top of the chat, and I'll get it
Oh,
into
there
the
it is, yep.
description after the stream is over with. so everybody can find you. And again, thank you.
You're welcome. It looks good on you, man.
Yeah, I always needed some Rodney on me.
Well, since I'm not in Texas anymore, no more me laying my head on your stomach.
Yeah. At least you didn't tell me how you need a fluffy pillow or something. So we're good. Let's just not go there.
Yeah. Let's just stay on the road we're on. Hey, Chris, it's good seeing you again, brother.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good to have you. And like I said, good thing you're doing. Keep flying.
Oh,
you've flown more than me.
I'm going to fly again tomorrow. See if I can't destroy the other 3 batteries.
Well, I charged 2 today, and then I've got my SMO camera to prove that I actually did it. So hopefully, I won't get any more crap from whoever keeps freaking putting on my stream. When was the last time you flew a drone, man, random?
Well, once I get the video posted, you'll see how good I am. It's more like a comment. I think one of my first videos, I used a song called "What Do You Do with a Drunken Sailor?" And I said, at the beginning, it says,
that is something we can't discuss at this point. I mean, we still got kids up at this time.
Well,
this would be for a later stream.
All right, it ain't dirty, but it could be.
I mean, I grew up on the coast. I know what you do with drunk sailors.
Yeah, okay. All right, guys. Kai, thanks again, brother.
Yep. See you, Rodney.
Thank you.
Chris, you have a good one.
Hey, take care.
Glad to have you.
All right. Everybody in chats, have a good evening. Bye now.
See you, Rodney.
All right. So
I had to give
and we got a few other things we need to chat about too. And I'm going to start with the heavy hitter. Whatever you do was your DJI FPV. DJI FPV, folks, open your ears. Do not update the firmware. DJI rolled out kind of silently and sneaky a new firmware, which actually is not a new one, it's an old one. Because they're actually going down on the firmware number. Where the current firmware ends in 0020, this one ends in 0015. And it will keep you from reverting to older firmwares, and it will also keep you from being able to use like third-party apps to like drone hacks or NLD. You will no longer be able to use those things. And they're being pretty sneaky about it. So you need to watch it. If it prompts you for a firmware update, just say no. Just don't. Apparently, bad things happen. So at this point, even though if you have to V2 goggles, it probably comes up. Don't. Just don't.
I thought it was forcing you to do the update.
Apparently, you can tell it not to.
Oh.
Matt's Tech actually put a video out about it earlier today. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
I mean, that thing's hard enough to fly than to have somebody freaking add an update to make it more difficult to.
Well, there's some issues. Was the why am I not? Oh, well, I gotta find it over here. People are having to hack it because it can only go to like 1,600 feet. And if you're up in the mountains, you don't get to the mountaintop anymore. Even though, you're below 400 feet AGL, but you can't go because.
So it doesn't reset from where you're the altitude you're at?
No.
It doesn't know the difference between where the person's standing, and that's
Well,
that's the Chinese satellite for you.
yeah, let's not get. I'm going to get to the Chinese part here in a second. But what do I do? Where's Matt Tech at?
The No Dung 2 flyer satellite mishap. Oh man.
He let out. Here we go.
I'm probably going to fly tonight. I'm going to probably go and get out in the park tonight and get a couple of packs in. I got 2 charged up. Do a couple
And I
of
posted a
packs.
link to Matt's Tech video about FPV firmware. Speaking of drone meetup, on the 20th, 2 o'clock, Canyon Lake, meetup time. Have you in around the Texas area? Come on. Even Sunrise is invited. Did he run off already? We didn't send him crying, did we?
Sunrise, Water Media. Where are you? You like that? Let's see if he. Let's see if he sounds
Maddie's
off.
Drone World in the house, and we had Harley FPV in there earlier too. We got Eagle Eye View.
Jack Rabbit FPV said Zeno.
And
Okay,
then,
there'll be
then
none
we got
of that talk on this channel.
and then we got Place It Here in the chat. He's my second problem child right now with 3D printers. My phone ain't ringing because, well, that guy's calling me with 3D printer issues. Then I get messages from Kim.
Here. There he is right there.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I haven't got a call yet because it's not running.
Well, the part that's going to be rotating my camera at this point was made on that printer. If it will, there we go. All right. There's a little ball, little kind of looks. This is one part of it, but it's a little swivel. This is the greatest addition to your camera list. This is so useful, and you can print it in both male and female. But that's basically a ball and socket, and I really like these kinds of joints because if you're gonna mount cameras, it just makes it really super flexible. You can take a whole lot of parts, and I finally figured out how to print this. So if you find this specific print, the other piece, I don't have the other piece because it's actually on my camera right now, but I've got 2 of them. But it's nice. Has a little tensioner and really nice.
All right. Well, I know I'm already going to get a phone call from Ken again. His TPU came in today, so we'll be talking TPU and.
Well, now that I'm back in the freaking game, man, with the SMO, man, I can print some TPU crap now too. I guess I could build some TPU landing skids for my 3 and 4 inch. Get those sucker custom.
Okay, I don't know what this is all about, but I guess we'll do the don't ask, don't tell policy on that.
Hey, Maddie, do you want to drive up here and make me some soup?
Well, we'll just leave that alone.
Yep.
Don't ask, don't tell. I'm
outside of that conversation. All I know is the weather is nice. I got a little bit of sun today. I smoked a full-size chicken that's down there in some tin foil. Smoked up some bacon wrapped hot dogs for lunch. It was a really good day, guys. SMO camera started working. I don't know what else can happen that could be good except for me getting the goggles on and flying in the park maybe tonight.
Yeah,
You don't
apparently
want to
there's
get in trouble.
some going on here because he'll make the soup in a very strong alcoholic beverage. So this is kind of getting scary.
Oh boy. Code
And
words.
Eli wants to know if anybody close to Shreveport. I don't know that we have anybody, but if you're close to Shreveport, get a hold of Eli.
Oh my gosh. My son just dropped a picture down from when my dog was a puppy and he was still living in the dorms, okay, with a bunch of college kids. This is terrible dog abuse right here. That's Steve with the beer bottle on his head. Another thing, a shoe. He's got his little. That's when Steve was a puppy. He's so happy. Steve's so lucky that he got sent to my house. Oh, you remember back in the day when you were a college kid and you went to sleep, had a long night, and then they wrote all over your face. Look at that. They did that to their freaking dog. That poor kid. Oh, I just got that.
Here's a perfect explanation. Ken is sick and Maddie's having a bad day. So
Oh,
and Sunrise says I need an answering service. Press 1 for 3D printing help. Press 2 for FPV drone help. Press 3 if you need a belly lay your head on.
well, Maddie, I feel bad that you're having a bad day, but I've had a shitload of bad days. I hope your day gets better. I'm having a great day today, if that makes you feel even worse. So if I have a good day, oh, I hope you're having a less legitimate bad day, okay? Where it's just an annoying day and not a truly bad day with like real bad crap. Then I would have to take all that back.
We got
I just got
Mike
it.
Rennick in the house.
I just got an offer for my Air 2S, but I'm not taking it.
Yeah, well, you'll always find somebody lowball you.
No hurries here. I got to make some room. But what I won't sell is the troublesome child Mavic 3. I love that thing so much I don't fly it.
Well, I mean, you pointed out this thing earlier to me here, and I guess we can talk about that too.
Yeah. The Air 2S is no skill. It's such an easy drone to fly that you don't need to have any skill or knowledge. You just stick a battery in it and it takes care of you. Oh,
So
yes.
these have surfaced some pictures of a new DJI controller.
Hmm.
So I guess this is what we're going to be looking for with the Mini 3. Instead of having removable sticks, they just fold down and out of the way.
Love that design. I just think I to me it looked like FPV because the way the gimbals are the way they look, the way that they're not on
Well, even
basically
the
a
FPV gimbal, the right one is on a spring.
oh yeah, that's right. We'll see. We don't know. That's definitely a regular controller. And then, the second set of pictures you showed me with all the details and it shows you the technology inside of the actual gimbal.
Yeah.
This is why Autel can't even smell DJI's jockstrap because they don't do this.
Well, you're going to get me fired up about Autel now, aren't you?
I wanted Autel to be success. I totally missed the freaking ball on those guys, but I'm almost glad I did I'm glad I missed the boat on that because all I do is make the boat for the important stuff. The only thing I missed this year that what I told was a total loser was the Action 2. That was an absolute disaster out the box, and I never went back.
Well, for those of you that haven't noticed yet, but Autel again went up on the Light Plus by $200. So now the Light Plus is $500 more than what it was when it came out, 3 months ago?
Bad.
I don't know how Autel possibly thinks they can justify that, but
They are bad, bad, bad.
but then again, in all fairness, I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but China has another huge corona wave or
Right.
COVID wave going through the country,
Right.
which has people concerned about our supply chain getting, well, not interrupted, but stopped altogether.
Well, if China jumps on board the Russia train, there's going to be a halt to the whole train.
I know, and this is no independent to Russia, but I know Germany is seeing a huge spike in COVID cases again too. And they were supposed to come off restrictions in 5 days from now, and I don't see that happening.
Are they Omicron cases?
No, Omicron already been through Germany. Apparently there's a new variant now.
I haven't heard anything about it. What do they call it? The Russian variant?
Who knows?
I hear it's called the Putin variant. It's messing with all of freaking Europe right now.
Yeah, well, our supply chain issue is going to be huge because there's not going to be any fuel. Those big freaking boats that bring everything over need a boatload of oil to get from point A to point B. I mean, prices are on. For all those that were interested in the Radiomaster Zorro, Radiomaster done raised the price on that thing $20. So I think Race Day Quads is one that still lets you order it for the $99 price for the ELRS version. But if you go on the Radiomaster website, they're already back up to $119. But Radiomaster is known for that because the TX16S when it first came out was $139. It's now what's that, $199? And if you want the fancy one with all the goodies on it, you're talking $400. So
here's the
look for prices to go up. Do you want to have this discussion now about the Mini 3 price point?
Can I show some viewers this really quick? I'm sure this is kind of old hat. Let me share this really quick.
All right.
I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to share it on my stream. Hopefully I'll have something else, but I want to have some new footage. Holy crap, man. Hold on here. Let me just get this one up here. This is just the video I sent you this afternoon. And this is my SMO. After I split the case but that's how it's supposed to function when you turn it on. It's supposed to blink. And if you look where my thumb is, okay, right there. Okay, that's where the ribbon cable connects down onto the bottom of so it's on the underneath side of the board. There's a snap-on there. There's a snap-on ribbon cable. It snaps in.
Well,
So,
it better for it to come unsnapped than tore across.
right. So, and it never, and the case was never damaged. So, but very lucky. I'm just glad. I mean, it's a useful camera to me. I don't have I don't have a Go or an Instago 2, or so it's kind of it's my only go-to, and it takes great video, and it's got stabilization, and it's kind of a pain in the A to download, but I can handle it. But very glad. Very glad. Sometimes good things happen to good people. I'm kind of a good guy. I try to be.
I'm also going to try out a new feature that StreamYard has for us here. It's called the giveaway tool.
Ooh.
So we're going to start it easy with some stickers. So who wants some stickers? Enter was hashtag stickers in the chat. Hashtag stickers. Well, we'll come back to this here in a minute, and I'll send you a big one on a couple of little ones, and so. But I want to try out this giveaway thing here. So, anybody wants some stickers? Enter with hashtag stickers in the chat. We'll leave that running for a few minutes. I know some of y'all don't type so fast. I don't either. Don't feel bad.
Hashtag stickers.
And then, well, let's talk GoPro for a minute. So GoPro announced they're coming out with 4 new cameras this year. And here are some leakage from some patent applications. I want to add here in the.
We only got the 6th up thumbs up here, guys. So get your freaking butt over to that thumb and click it, please. We just forget sometimes.
Yeah, I would appreciate it if we hit the thummy upper button there.
Hit that
Make it
thumb
look like
and
we're doing something.
yeah. So thumbs up. We would greatly appreciate it.
Thumbs up and hashtag stickers in the chat if you want to win some stickers. And we'll look at some pictures here that were posted, some leakage. Make this a little bigger. So apparently they're going like after the Osmo Pocket design in some shape, form, or fashion.
Oh, cool. It's interesting. There's 2 pieces there. On the back,
Yeah,
I'm guessing that's the
is
screen
this
of the
big
back
enough
side.
for a session camera in here, or is this just all just a camera? So we'll have to see how this works out. There's some more here.
So that's modular. So it must be a let's see. That's interesting. That top piece there must slide down into the bottom piece. That's interesting. I
Yeah,
don't understand.
it must slide in, otherwise
Right.
it would cover
Into the handle, yeah. It's going to be a
screen
good
on the
camera.
handle.
It's going to be a good camera. I mean, I totally, and obviously it looks like it's got app control, and I just don't know if they're a little bit late for the party on that.
Yeah.
But it is. Hey, all they got to do is make it work nice. I mean, if you get in there and you get really nice footage, and it doesn't have to have a lot of bells and whistles. It just needs to be quality. I mean, that's all. If I'm going to actually have to upgrade my Pocket 2 eventually, and I would love to use a GoPro product. And I think they can price it right. And I think they can be competitive that way. And I would love to try a GoPro for a while. I mean, I've been sitting on that Pocket 2 for a while because it's so good. I can set it up on my truck, turn it on, put the mic on my shirt, and I'm going, man. I can freaking pretty much do that, without any trouble. And that's why it's such a good product. And the videos, pretty much takes care of itself. I've had the DJI Osmo Action for what I got the fire sale price on it. Amazing video quality out of that old camera. I love that for camera too. I can set that up in another spot somewhere and just let them both run. Summer's coming, man. I gotta get out, and like I said, I've got a couple of days to fly here, so I'm gonna, like I said, 5:30. I'm gonna, as soon as we're done. I ate early dinner, so I'm gonna go out and go down to the park and just fly a little bit, just some easy packs.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a quick dinner here after a bit myself. But so when are you getting this?
The Peace Thinking P16.
Yeah.
Because I could be flying right now. I could eat and fly. I could be sitting at the grill and let my dog Steve run around like a maniac. He'd probably be a lot of fun to watch. That's what Nurk does. Nurk sits in his garage and flies around his house while he's sitting in the nice warm garage. That's the smartest dude ever. He just gets his goggles on, puts a quad outside of his doorstep and flies around and goes and gets it. Sits in his house.
So
Thinking P16. I gotta go to the bank and see what my finances are like. I haven't looked at my Dad Random account in a while. And I've been making payments on Mavic 3. Mavic 3 is no joke when it comes to making payments.
Yeah.
Then I got some knucklehead trying to steal my Air 2S right now. So
No, I'm seriously considering buying the Air 2S.
Well, it's
with the DC Pro controller.
Right. I wouldn't have you jump on my good deal.
Well, you're still
it isn't that
DC
good.
Pro controller.
No, but it's only $1,100. You're going to be spending how much more?
$650 more.
Yeah.
And I hate to break it to you, but you can buy a refurb Air 2S for $1,100 now.
That's right. That's what mine's better than a refurb. Because I haven't flown any of it hardly, and I've never crashed it.
I didn't. Whoa.
Never crashed that one.
Ken, I did not talk you into the Ender 3 V2. I might have talked you into the Ender 2 Pro, but not then. The Ender 3 V2 you already had. I had nothing to do with that.
Why would you complain about that? The Ender 3 V2 is good. Is a good product. I love mine. I got both of them. The other ones, I got that thing dialed in. You put some new springs on it, get the new wheels, just crank them down, get it nice and stable. Get yourself a bunch of glue sticks. That takes care of my and then make sure you level it out good, and you're in, man. You can print over and over again with that, and probably not have to mess with the leveling on it for maybe 5 prints. And TPU.
Last call for stickers. Last call for stickers. Anybody wants to win a sticker, enter #stickers in the chat right now.
The giveaway tool.
And by the way, if you enter multiple times, it'll only count you once. So it's not like cans where you have to enter 5 million times to be seen. This thing will actually draw for us. So anybody else wants, let's see, how many do we have? We got 8 entries so far.
Mo?
So I don't see anybody else jumping in. So I'm going to see who all.
Watch this. Oh, here it comes. Oh, Maddie won. John.
Maddie won.
Dang, I thought I was going to win. Maddie?
So,
I
Matt,
like the little dude on his. I haven't noticed his logo there.
Send me your address to lonestarUAV@gmail.com. And I will get some stickers sent out to you pronto. So.
Get them stickers.
See, Matt's day just got better. There we go.
Get them stickers.
Make you feel better. You getting some stickers.
Yeah, it's a good day. Good day to get some stickers.
Always a good day for stickers. So we got that out of the way. What else do we have to talk about today? We talked about new controller. We talked about the 11 drones. Yeah, when I saw that list, I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, I can leave you with this image right here.
Well, do we want to see? Yeah, we want to see.
Why not? Somebody wanted to see me fly a drone. I thought I'd show them. Here we go.
That would be the cottonwood tree incident.
Look at the sunlight. I mean, I am the greatest filmmaker ever. Look at the sunlight coming through the tree. That is beautiful.
Yeah, that'll
that is
just
gorgeous.
give you the warm and fuzzies right there.
Guys, that was the most miserable day of all days. So, all right.
I would have had a freaking
I thought I'd share that
chainsaw.
with you.
And we
That
got
was off
Michael,
my SMO
Texas
camera that I had not been able
drone
to
guy.
find.
Hey, Michael. Are you going to be in Canyon Lake on Sunday? Are you going to be down here? Yeah, don't forget, Sunday is meetup day out at the lake. Fly drones. I will be bringing my VTOL.
Ooh, I saw the it's counter the Dustin Downhill version, the Swan. He was I watched that video for why ever. And he went to land it, it fell over. The K-Swan.
Oh, don't you love those texts that you get from numbers that you don't know? May I ask you a question?
Oh my Lord. I just go delete.
You know,
delete.
You know,
delete.
it's yeah, it you know, you say, oh yeah, we'll just block and delete. And then there's this little part in me, you know, the little devil in my ear saying, let's see what happens.
Oh.
No.
Respond to offer.
Oh, good. He's planning on being there. Cool. Well, Ken, if you got nothing to do, come on over. We'll pitch a tent for you so you don't have to drive back on the same day.
You take Venmo, I'll buy the drone.
Oh, and hold on. Woody here got permission from the local authority, park authority, to have meet and flies. That's cool. Get a couple guys together out in the park flying drones. Congrats, Woody. That's awesome. Except when I see you roll up in your BMW. Well, never mind. We done discussed your choices at length. Oh, and Mike says there's a June 11th Michigan meetup, Port Huron by the bridge. So if you're in Michigan in June, that's the place to be.
Let's see.
And Ken, there's you a subtle hint.
Let's see if this guy freaking QRC experts. I wonder who that is. That's not the QC guy.
No. Who's QRC experts?
I don't know, but I told him that he could PayPal me.
You gonna sell your Air 2S?
Yeah, I got to make room, man. We got stuff brewing.
You might want to go see a doctor if you got stuff brewing. Just saying, you know. That's what they have penicillin for. You just, one shot in the butt, and that usually takes care of most of those things that are brewing.
Hold on.
So
it's hard to.
No, you good.
Yeah, it's hard to communicate with people because because eBay doesn't let you send URLs or anything.
Yeah. You gotta be sneaky about it.
Yep. This guy didn't.
Well, if anybody's looking for a Mini too, I've got one for sale of those too. So.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to buy the Mini 3 when it comes out. If it comes out, I mean that's no brainer for me. But I'm
if
also
it's going to be available in the US, you mean?
Yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of things. I was hoping another FPV product would come out. I really enjoyed the last one. There's been a bunch of sales.
You don't need all you need is.
Yeah, but the video from that FPV is so freaking good, man.
It's got pretty good video on it too when you get the right camera in it. Just
that one's all about flying, and that's a trainer. That's a killer trainer, is what that's all about. I'll be able to get that too if I get my financial life in order. So I'm selling my Mini 2 for $5 less than Kai. Oh, Kai's like, what the fuck?
Well, he still owes me 10% commission on that. So
oh, it's all about that. It's about we as flyers, we're always looking for the newer thing, and
well, no, that's not it, but
the Air 2S is just, it's such a good drone. It's so far. It doesn't have the range, okay, that this new one does. The Mavic 3, you literally can fly for days. But it doesn't, it's so much. It's right now, even with all the updates. If you take into consideration the GPS, the GLONASS system it's using, and it's not using what the Chinese they're forcing us to use now with the Mavic 3. It's in the video quality. It's and then the obstacle avoidance on that thing is literally. I keep telling people it's alien. I mean, if you're flying in trees with branches and leaves, that thing will find a way through. Or if it can't, it will stop. It's. I mean it. I mean, I push like full stick forward, and so. Air 2S Army, mount out. Oh, I haven't put the Air 2S at the top of the red mountain. Maybe I'll do that for its final flight. It's sad seeing them go.
Yeah, but the Mini 2. Yeah, I'm just.
The Mini 2 is there's nothing wrong.
I gotta thin the herd. I gotta get rid of. I even have to sell a couple of FPV quads. I'm looking at my shelf here, and it's like,
well, that's kind of the thing I'm facing is if I do want to buy the Thinking P16, I have to thin the herd, man. I can't have, and I'll probably have to put Mr. Croc up on the freaking on the selling block. Mr. Croc's got an air unit, and then actually, I should fly Mr. Croc tomorrow. Oh, crap, I should fly that sucker. I only got one battery. The other one I killed. I killed one of my other batteries.
That's the one that went in the tree.
Yep, the tree killed it. That was sad. That was a good battery. That was brand freaking new. Gosh, that sucks. You don't even know how bad it is to screw up a brand new freaking 6S battery.
You see my pile of batteries right there. I mean,
yeah, that sucker is just that was. I had 3 freaking batteries for that. Now I'm down to 1. I could go buy another one. I mean, I'm sure it's not like I probably could find a deal now. Find a 6S battery.
Yeah.
Mount up. Mike's like mount out. All right. Yeah, we're out of here. It's almost like it's 5:45.
It's time. It's time to call it a day.
I got to go feed my dog. Holy crap! Oh my Lord! I feel bad now. I got to feed.
Yeah.
I know. Well, he had like a hot dog and a half. So he's not starving out there.
He'll be fine.
Yes.
But I think for tonight, this is it.
I feel like I'm reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah. SMO's functioning. I feel like an actual FPV pilot. You have to have a good camera to be an FPV pilot. Yeah. Now I just got to prove that I can still fly.
Simulator, my brother. Simulator.
I'll get out there. Simulator. I'm going. It's called the park, man. I'm gonna go buzz some guy with his dog.
Just be careful around the trees.
I'm gonna go find a Karen. Make sure she's at least 1/2 park away. All righty, guys. I'm out of here.
Y'all, thank y'all for stopping by, spending time with us. If you haven't already, if you hit that thumbs up or button thingy on the way out, please. I appreciate it.
Yep, please do.
And the rest of y'all, some of you I'm going to see on Sunday. The rest of you I will see next Tuesday when we're back with more shenanigans live from the workbench.
I might have to have a beer stream on Friday. I think it's
beer
time.
Stream?
Yep, it's spring break, so I think I'm going to tie one on.
We can do a beer stream, but I mean, you got to give me a chance to get home from work.
I'll go on later. I'll do a 4:00 version. Get the Heineken out. I got my TV outside right
4
now.
o'clock your time is 5 o'clock my time. Yeah,
I'm going out when I'm done with this stream. I'm going out to the no-fly zone. I'm going to watch the freaking news, man. I cleaned it up today. I got it all the dust blown off. I opened up the TV. I got new internet out there. I freaking have freaking service throughout the whole freaking yard. It's freaking good. Life is good, man.
Well, good.
Now I just got to get the P16 out there where I can watch the news and fly FPV.
Ken says he can see you funneling a beer.
Funneling. Oh,
Who's got time for a freaking funnel? Just shotgun the damn thing. Poke a hole in the bottom.
Hey, I don't know who Place It Here is, but I got something better than a funnel out in the no-fly zone.
Place It Here is your brother from another mother was the same Ender 3 V2.
Well,
you two could be twins. You both made the exact same mistakes.
Place It Here. You got a funnel. I got a flamingo out there. I got a pink flamingo funnel. So
and I got somebody knocking on the door. So we got to go.
Right, see, it's probably your daughter. Say hi.
No, she's at the coast. So
ooh, somebody else. The date. See ya. See ya, Kai.
All right. Bye.
Later. Bye.